It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the former volunteer, it's Devin Sampson. And he's going to handle Brown's first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you always have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation?
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 180.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so we're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On one, right? Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one caught by all, the tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right 8, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Wide 80. Stop.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in. But at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
Here we go. 180. Waiting time. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. For 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 6 yards.
19 target.
On third down, Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Browns first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Sanders. For the left side, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Number 84.
A great play there. 52 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Back to 60. 18, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. These two teams all tied after one.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Dragon 60.
Sanders to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Sanders pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 card, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Sanders. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
12, 12,
line.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They'll swing this out to Jenkins. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, but again to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd down and 10.
11, Thomas. 180. Right up.
Burrow will throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Here's Smith to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Sanders. Completes this one to Thornton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On the handoff is Judkins. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Third and 2.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Warriors 72. Cougar 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Back to throw. Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
And the Browns, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cut, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Come on. Now Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Here we go. 12, 180.
Now Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Here we go. 11. 180. Right up. Shot.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On one, ready?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Browns are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Wide 80.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, it's caught by Chase. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
11, Tom, big, 11, MT, 11, MT. Stop.
Burrow on play action. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's 2nd and 8.
And now a first carry for their fullback. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Viking 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase,
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Sanders. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Sanders to throw. Looking deep downfield. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
19 Chargers.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Stop.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And not much here as they'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
To throw is Sanders.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had tried to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, the Browns are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second and goal.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball? Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
11.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18, 19, Charger 19. Go.
Here's Sanders. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Can't be 11. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
That's good for a Browns.
Ready.
Jenkins is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, We get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go. 12, 12. Wide 80. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
Now Burrow changing the look.
7-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And my goodness, another interception. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. To throw is Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd.
Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up. Look at the big man rumble. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
51. Bengals 34.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
It's still fighting.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Let's go now. Craft all 80. Ready, right?
And they take a knee.
Come on, come on. Hey! Not you lying. Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go. Set. 60 evil. 60 evil.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records is too late. control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll.
Won't bring me down, no, not even close. close. Go ahead.